repeating things that I said, things that I do. The same thoughts that I've had, with the same frequencies. I need a shock, a spark, electricity. So turn it up on the radio dial, just loud enough to tune me out. Another song and a few more miles on the radio dial, the radio
Last fall, Frank called me up and wants to know if I want to go to a Packer game, and I said, sure, and his whole family has season tickets to the Packers and stuff. We weren't even out of driving, I'm thinking, okay, Frank's gonna ask me something, right, permission. So we're not even out of the driveway, and I said, Frank, you got the ring. I said, yeah, Gary, I got the ring, and I said, that's great. Me and Jane couldn't be happier. And he said, but I just don't know when the perfect time is to give it to him. And I said, don't worry about it, you'll figure it out. When the time comes, you'll know when to do this. So now, we got a couple months later, going out in the woods behind their parents, where they live, and Carrie's out there with them. And so now Frank's down on one knee, and he's got the one thing that Carrie has wanted for a year. And she's not paying any attention. So Frank's got to get up the second time and chase her down and go down on her knee, and it didn't happen again. The third time, apparently, he had to yell at her, Carrie, come here. And so finally, she's able to figure out where she's going. She must have said yes, because that's why we're here.
Frank, you probably never understand how grateful I am to have a friend like you in my life. A completely genuine friend isn't something that I think a lot of people actually get to experience. Thank you for showing me there are truly good people in the world. Some of the times you might not have known that I needed it. And I can honestly say that you're just one lucky girl as well. So without further ado, it is my humble privilege and pride to say congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Frank.